What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Prince. Welcome back to the channel. I have Mr. Robinson here. He started a business, a t-shirt business, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his business. He's going to tell us about what was some of his highs, some of the lows. He's going to tell us some of the things that he felt discouraged about. He's going to tell us about that. So I'm going to step aside and I'm going to let him tell you his story. Tell us about your story, man.
How you doing, y'all out there? Back in 77, 78, we ran t-shirts and prints for sports and athletic gear and athletic teams. Started out with a small crew of 3, escalated over people liking what we were doing, and we started moving stuff from Philly to New Jersey, a little bit down Delaware. Took off a little bit pretty good. Ambitions were high. Pretty much kept it moving.
So let me ask you this. In starting this, did you feel any type of discouragement or anything like that starting this? Like you thought people wasn't going to like your style or, you know, the kind of naysayers and stuff?
Yeah, you always going to have some naysayers. We felt we had a good product, good color, coordinates, different ideas for teams. They weren't used to the color patterns, but they seemed to like it more than the normal. And so we improvised and had a good saying. You know, a lot of feedback, a lot of positive energy from it. We got more sales, and
that's always good.
Yeah, right. It was good to see them sales escalate because we had more people join our crew to where we needed more sales. And things started moving on the up from there.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Off camera, you was telling me that you designed the Philadelphia with the camouflage. You want to tell a little bit about
Eagles.
That? Yeah.
We did in 1978. We did a Philadelphia Eagles camouflage. It actually was by an accident because one particular had mixed the black and white ink on with the Eagles logos that we had, and it came out almost in like a zebra stripe, which looked more like a cami. And we took that and ran with it, and a couple people asked us about it, so we winded up getting a lot of feedback that was positive, so we made more. Productions was too high for our cause, but
yeah, the supply and demand just be crazy with
very crazy. But we hustled it out. We got pretty much on-time marketing, and it took off from there. It was doing well for a long while.
All right, so that was okay. So the highs was that you guys were very successful, and you guys have designed things for, you know, teams that's established like the Eagles and various other teams.
Yes.
And that's a great. I mean, to even meet that milestone, to even say, hey, listen, I've designed shirts for the, you know, the established teams and all that. Some people don't even get that chance, you know. And starting from something small to say, hey, listen, just from an idea standpoint, you stood for something small. Like, hey, listen, let's put this together with a couple of people. And then, boom, guess what? I reached the milestone of designing for famous teams and stuff like that. That's pretty much the highs right there. But, you know, I always got to follow up, and I got to ask, what was some of the low times of this venture?
Yeah, well, you're always going to have your lows. There wasn't many, but the lows basically was after we got everything marketed and we found that we could make the prints when we needed them. Some of the lows were where we couldn't make on-time demand. On-time demand seemed to be hard because of fabric, not enough fabric, not enough materials. We closed out with a few people that weren't honest to the trade, and they had their own ambitions, so they took it to their own level to do something different than what we had planned as a group.
That's so messed up.
And you have to always make sure that you have your people correct around you when you're working. So that's one thing to let you know out there for anybody who's trying to get a business started or anything incorporated. Make sure you have the right folks around you, yes. Because some people who come, as I mentioned earlier, with that friendly posture are only friend lying at you.